Hello, this is Ellen from Maxwell's Paradox. I have built this motor with my very good friend Pete, and we are going to share our findings on this machine. I think that the size may be a little is a little big, but we had to find out how to put in the different components so we could make a thorough test of what was going on with the Starship coils. So this is basically a asynchron motor. We have a little position generator here at the front with a wheel with some small carvings in, so the position corresponds to the magnets that's down on this wheel. As you can see, we have a big axle, and later on we had planned to build in some more rotors, because the magnetic strength in this offset is very important. As you can see, in this first setup we ran into a little problem and had to double the magnetic force just to get the motor running, and that was a little bit disappointing, because our first goal was to reach or even break the efficiency of 100%, but that appears to be far away, because the relationships between the number of turns in the coils and the magnetic strength are so far apart that the RPMs we should run is not reachable with this wire and the windings. As you can see, we have a little print or circuit board down here, and we are reusing the back EMF and putting it directly back on the power supply. Maybe that's not so good idea, but anyway, we like comments on the setup, and basically it's a pulse width modulator motor, asynchron, and you can see we have this little circuit board here on the outside, and down here we have the PMV and some logic here that distributes the PMV signal to the drivers. We can try and start it up, and then you'll probably see what I mean. Whoops, no power. So the driver circuit is like this. Let's see, I think you can get an idea of what's going on. we are sending back the back EMF to the DC supply, and I don't know if that's a good idea, but anyway, here we go. Start up the motor. Oops. And we are away. The tag wheel is a little bit noisy, but that's just a question about adjusting it, but it functions, and that's it. So yep. So yeah, and I switch it off again, and yeah, as you probably guessed, there's no way in this kingdom that this gonna reach over Unity, and the question is if it's ever going to be, even with bigger magnets. The magnets have a force of 38 kilos attraction force, and they are, at this point, they are doubled, so it's going to be a rather heavy duty coil and some heavy duty magnets to get some kind of percentage out of this design. Maybe a synchron device would be a possibility, but anyway, if you have any good ideas, we like to hear them, and I think maybe at this point we could use a good advice. So that's all for now. This is Alan from Maxwell's Paradox signing out here. Have a nice day.